What is up guys, this is Max Square, and in this video, I want to give you 5 tips on how to teach technology. Let's get started. So I know some of you out there have your own channel and may even do something similar to what I do in teaching people how to use their Mac. Maybe you're teaching them how to use a PC or a certain piece of technology, whatever it is. I figured it would be helpful to give a couple of tips on how to make your videos a little bit more professional. Now, by no means do you have to follow every single step. These are just a couple of notes that I've come up with over the past few years of making my own videos. So number 1, you need to know what you're doing. This may seem obvious, but I can't tell you how many times I've watched a video and the person doesn't really know what they're doing and they're kind of fumbling around. The video ends up way longer than it needs to be. So know what you're doing. It'll come across a lot more professional and it'll keep people coming back. Number 2, make sure you do not over or under explain. Now this is kind of a tricky balance, but you don't want to give people so much information to the point where they could have just saved time by figuring it out themselves. On the other side of it though, you don't want to give them too little information to where the video is like 30 seconds and they don't really understand why they're doing it. They're just following exactly what you told them to do. Now the reason is because you're teaching people how to use technology, not just how to do the specific thing in the video. So you want to give them enough information to where they can go out on their own and start trying new things and they understand what and why they're actually doing it. Number 3, make it easy to watch and don't be awkward. Now there's a few practical ways you can fix this, like putting in some music in the background of your videos. I often use jazz tracks in the background, but it also comes down to your personality. As a fellow introvert, I know it can be scary talking to a camera or talking to people, but the more you do it, the better you will get at this, and the more comfortable you will become on screen or on camera. Now that transitions nicely into number 4, which is to practice, but don't script. Everyone in the world can tell when you're reading off a script and it just doesn't seem natural. I used to write bullet points for my videos and then kind of glance at them as I went along, but then I eventually just started to hit record and then jump into it without any prep, and then I figured it out as I went along. Now yes, I did end up with about 40 minutes of video that I had to edit down to 2 to 3 minutes, but it was worth it in the end for me because that's when I'm most natural. Now if writing bullet points and all those kind of things are helpful to you, definitely use them if you think it's going to help you be more comfortable, but you need to find what makes you feel most natural on camera. Now lastly, as cheesy as it may sound, be sure to encourage people and be a little bit more friendly as you're going along through your video. People may not know anything about technology, so you don't want to just assume that they know everything. But also don't belittle anyone because the person watching may in fact know more than you. So you want to make it inspiring for people who are watching so that they feel they have a better understanding of technology and they're ready to get started on their next project. If I had to leave you with one overarching statement, it would just be to be yourself. I know it's cliche or whatever, but that's honestly how you're gonna build your channel and find your own process. I didn't sit down with a process when I first started this channel. I was just being myself and I've built a process from that. So just be yourself and you'll figure those little details out as you go along. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.